Today on RB's Toy Box, we're going to look at the game that caused so many fights when I was a kid. Stay in here. Alright, today we're going to take a look at Blip. Bleep, you know, whatever you want to call it. This was a game that came out, and the beauty of this game is, quite frankly, it caused fights. I know I'm making fun of this, but this was something that I had as a kid, and the way that you play this game, you wind up the timer. And, you know, people that are my vintage, you know what I'm talking about here. And then you would serve it. It's kind of like a tennis game, right? So it's kind of like Pong, but not really. Where there wasn't any digital screen or whatever, but you would serve it off, and then, you know, it would go across, and then you had to hit the button to serve it back. So if you missed the wrong button, then you would stop, and you use the little dials to make the thing. This uses a logic algorithm. In other words, it's motorized inside, so there's nothing really electronic about it. You know, it's just a motor that's running back and forth on a series of gears. Now, I had a very analytical mind when I was a kid, to the point that I could memorize the pattern. I did this with Atari too. It drove my brother absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, Daryl. But it did. I learned the algorithm when I was a kid. I would literally play this thing to the point that the battery would die again and again and again, and I learned the numbered sequence. And so every time we would play this, I would smoke whoever I played, which was mostly my brother. And, you know, it made us so mad. I'm sorry. But I wanted to show it to you. This is my Blip game. It's got the box. It's not perfect, but, you know, for a game that's, you know, almost probably a little over 40 years old, it's not bad. I mean, it runs still. You know, the light works well. Let me serve this off of here. If I can see in the screen here. Whoop. There we go. Whee. And then if you hit, of course, the number 2 there, it would serve it back. And then you had to keep going back and forth with the, you know, the buttons just, you know, to do that. So, but that's my Blip game. I thought you might enjoy that as part of RB's collection. Now, I'm going to say this super fast. This is one of those things that you can still pick up. There's not a ton of these out there, but the retail value for them is not super high yet. You can still pick up one of these in really good shape for less than $50. Which brand new these probably were $50. I don't know. I didn't buy it. My mom and dad did. But that being said, this in 1977 was like, you know, a cool game to have that wasn't necessarily a video game per se. You could take this on road trips and so forth. Probably still could if I had kids that were at home. But that being said, this you can still pick up on eBay, like I said, less than $50. That includes shipping. You're probably going to see these in halfway decent shape, you know, going in $15, $20 range. In very, very good shape, which you want to make sure that it's working, okay, because the inside of this thing is nothing but a bunch of wild gears and stems. You don't want to crack this baby open and try to fix it unless you kind of know what you're looking for. But, you know, you can get them where, you know, you look real close at the screens, make sure they're not scratched up. Try to get them with the box. Obviously, that tends more. But for less than $50, you can get, you know, 1970s era semi-digital game that, you know, a lot of people that would look at, you either know what this is or you don't. And it's really fun to talk to the people that don't, because this game by itself, pretty fun, but it'll start some fights.